This video is not intended to inspire any conflicts. It is provided solely for informational purposes, including all content and images. Vietnam's military power. Give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more in-depth military analyses. Hit the notification bell to stay updated on our latest videos. Share your thoughts in the comments below. Made by @DevDataPlanet, YouTube channel 2025. $10.2 billion budget, active duty, approximately 450,000 personnel, tanks, approximately 1,800 T-62 T-90S Air Force, approximately 290 aircraft. Vietnam ranks 23 out of 145 in the Global Firepower Index. Introduction. The Socialist Republic of Vietnam maintains one of Southeast Asia's most capable militaries, shaped by a history of conflict and a focus on territorial defense, particularly in the South China Sea. The Vietnam People's Army, VPA, officially the People's Army of Vietnam, PAVN, is the backbone of the Vietnam People's Armed Forces, encompassing ground, naval, air, border, and Coast Guard components. As of September 10, 2025, Vietnam ranks 23rd globally in military power, driven by a large manpower pool, modernization efforts, and a three-nose policy of strategic independence. This report details Vietnam's military capabilities, historical context, and strategic role, drawing on reliable sources. Historical context. The VPA traces its origins to the Vietnam Propaganda Unit of the Liberation Army, founded on December 22, 1944, under Ho Chi Minh's directive, with 34 personnel armed with minimal weaponry. It evolved through the First Indochina War, 1946 to 1954, defeating French forces at Dien Bien Phu, 1954, and the Vietnam War, 1955 to 1975, where it was known as the North Vietnamese Army, NVA. The VPA unified Vietnam in 1975 and later fought in the Cambodian-Vietnamese War, 1977 to 1989, and Sino-Vietnamese War, 1979. These conflicts shaped its doctrine of people's war and resilience, transitioning from guerrilla tactics to a regularized force by the 1980s. Post-Cold War, Vietnam shifted from Soviet reliance to diversified procurement and domestic defense development, driven by South China Sea disputes and economic growth. Manpower. Total personnel, approximately 450,000 active personnel. Ground force, approximately 400,000. Navy, approximately 40,000, Air Force, Air Defense, approximately 30,000, Border Guard, approximately 40,000, Coast Guard, approximately 40,000, approximately 10,000, Reserves, approximately 5 million, including paramilitary forces. Conscription, mandatory for males aged 18 to 27, 24 months, with voluntary female service. Annual conscription, February 13 to 15, 2025, prioritizes university graduates for modernization. Foreign personnel. Minimal reliance on foreign personnel, with training support from Russia, India, and the U.S. Reach: 1,148,333 reaching military age annually. Rank 9 out of 145 globally. Land power. Structure. Organized into 7 military regions, 4 Army Corps and divisions, e.g., 308th, 304th, 312th. Includes artillery, sappers, signals, chemical, armor, and special forces under the Ministry of National Defense. Equipment. Approximately 1,800 tanks, T-55, T-62, T-90S, 1,500 armored vehicles, BMP 1/2, BTR-60, approximately 12,000 anti-aircraft guns, ZSU-23-4, 57 mm, and anti-tank missiles, 9K115 Métis M. Modernized assets include the XCB-01 IFV, upgraded BMP-1, and XTC-08APC. Capabilities, focused on defensive operations with experience in asymmetric warfare. Modernization addresses aging Soviet-era equipment, though progress is gradual. AIR Power, structure. Vietnam People's Air Force, VPAF, operates air divisions with regiments, squadrons, and flights, emphasizing territorial air defense and ground/naval support. Aircraft. Approximately 290 aircraft, including 46 Su-30MK-2 fighters, 35 Su-22s, nearing obsolescence, 12 Yak-130 trainers, 12 Beechcraft T-6 Texan, 2 trainers, 24 C-295 transports, and 8 K-27 helicopters. No stealth fighters, but exploring F-16, JAS-39 Gripen, or T-50 acquisitions. Capabilities: strong air defense with S-300 PMU-1 systems and 9K-32 Strela 2/9 K-38 Igla missiles. Limited by aging fleet and Russian supply constraints post-2022 Ukraine invasion. Naval Power, structure, Vietnam. People's Navy, VPN, operates coastal and blue water forces, with bases at Cam Ranh Bay and Haiphong. Fleet, 65 vessels including 6 Kilo-class submarines, 4 Gepard-class frigates, 12 missile boats, and 8 corvettes. Key assets: VCS-01 Truong Son Coastal Defense Missile System, 80 kilometers to 300 kilometers range, VSM-01A Song Hong missiles. Capabilities, focused on South China Sea defense, with Kilo-class submarines and anti-ship missiles, e.g., KH-35 Uran. Modernization includes Dutch Sigma-class corvettes and domestic UAVs, e.g., VUC-2, VUR-70. Missile defense. Systems: S-300 PMU-1 air defense, SPY-DER, Israel, 9K-32, Strela 2, 9K-38 Igla, and VCS-01 coastal defense missiles. No offensive ballistic missiles. Capabilities: robust coastal and air defense, effective against regional threats, but limited strategic reach. Defense spending, budget, projected to reach $10.2 billion by 2029, with approximately $7 to $8 billion in 2029-2025, 2.4% of GDP. Prioritizes naval, air defense, and cyber/electronic warfare. Procurement, historically reliant on Russia, 80% of arms, now diversifying with U.S., post-2016 embargo lift, Israel, Spider, Heron UAVs, India, Japan, and South Korea. Active U.S. FMS, $118 million, including T-6 trainers and Coast Guard vessels. Strategic alliances. United States, growing ties since 2016 with $104 million in foreign military financing, 2017 to 2023, Coast Guard cutters, and joint exercises, e.g., RIMPAC 2018. Aligned on South China Sea issues. Russia, primary arms supplier, though strained by 2022 sanctions. Potential $8 billion deal for Su-30S/Su-35s. Others, India, BrahMos missile talks, Japan, South Korea, and Israel provide equipment and training. 3 no's policy, no alliances, no foreign bases, no alignment against others, ensures strategic autonomy. Regional, ASEAN member with joint exercises and peacekeeping contributions, South Sudan, Central African Republic. Domestic defense industry. Key players: Vietnam develops UAVs, e.g. VUC-2, VUR-70, radar and coastal missiles. Factories Z-189 and Z-113 produce XCB-01 IFVS and UCAV-Z-113 quadcopters. Goal: self-reliance under the 2019 Defense White Paper, reducing Russian dependency. Dual-use industries, e.g. Viettel, support economic development. Strategic role. Vietnam's military is designed for territorial defense, particularly in the South China Sea, where it counters Chinese aggression, e.g., 2019 Vanguard Bank standoff. Key roles include South China Sea. Kilo-class submarines and coastal missiles deter Chinese incursions, supported by U.S. Coast Guard vessels. Peacekeeping. Deployed 184 engineers to UN missions, Abyei, 2022, and a field hospital to South Sudan, 2018. Economic defense. Military-owned enterprises, e.g. Viettel, contribute to GDP, reinforcing a dual-use strategy. Diplomacy. Bamboo diplomacy balances relations with the U.S., Russia, China, and ASEAN, maintaining neutrality. Challenges and criticisms. Weaknesses: aging Soviet-era equipment, slow modernization, and logistical challenges integrating Western systems, e.g. F-16S. Limited blue water naval reach. Regional tensions. South China Sea disputes with China risk escalation, though Vietnam avoids direct confrontation. Dependency. Russian arms supply disruptions post-2022 and limited domestic production capacity constrain autonomy. Criticism. Reddit discussions highlight bureaucratic inefficiencies and reliance on conscription for quantity over quality. Conclusion. As of September 2025, Vietnam's military is a formidable regional force, ranking 23rd globally with 450,000 active personnel, 5 million reserves, and a modernizing arsenal of T-90 tanks, Su-30 Mk-2 jets, and Kilo-class submarines. Its $7 to $8 billion budget supports diversification from Russian arms to U.S., Israeli, and Indian systems, driven by South China Sea tensions. Strategic autonomy, robust manpower, and domestic industry growth, e.g. Viettel, enhance its capabilities, though aging equipment and logistical challenges persist. Vietnam's focus on defense, peacekeeping, and diplomacy positions it as a key Southeast Asian player, balancing China and the U.S. Thanks for watching. Give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more in-depth military analyses. Hit the notification bell to stay updated on our latest videos. Share your thoughts in the comments below. Made by @DevDataPlanet YouTube channel 2025.